All right, gentlemen. Today we're ranking McDonald's menu items. We've got burgers, fries, nuggets, McFlurries, all the classics.
The pinnacle of fast food, maybe even the greatest food ever created. And trust me, nobody enjoys McDonald's like I do. Nobody.
Don, you're not supposed to eat it. You're supposed to rank it.
Wrong, Joe. You uncultured swine, you experience it. And nobody enjoys McDonald's like I do. Every bite is perfect, absolute mastery.
All right, you idiots. Let's just start with the Big Mac, I guess.
Just wait, Obama. Be sure to subscribe to the Phoenix Hub for more content and leave a like if you enjoyed the video.
Donnie, can you shut up for 5 frickin' minutes so we can start?
The chump doesn't really like to let others talk, especially in a debate.
Whatever. Back to the tier list. The Big Mac. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
S tier. No debate. A masterpiece of American cuisine. The sauce, iconic. The sesame bun, luxurious. This is a burger for winners.
Hold on, Jack. Big Mac's got too much bread and just too many layers. My jaw gets tired even thinking about chewing this.
That's because you have weak biting teeth. The Big Mac is elite like me. You ever see how fast I eat one? Record speed, almost as fast as I can sign an executive order.
Okay, but we need to be fair. The middle bun can be a little unnecessary. And you know you don't have to bully Joey. He's just a little sleepy.
Barack, I love you like a brother, but that's just fake news. First of all, I have to remind Sleepy Joe of his place. Second, the middle bun is a game changer. It's like having a Trump Tower in the middle of a burger. You don't take that out.
If I wanted a sandwich with 3 pieces of bread, I just eat a club sandwich, man. And Donald, you don't have to remind me of my place. I remember it well. The guy that beat you in 2020.
Since I'm clearly working with children, what about A tier as a compromise?
Whatever, common Obama L.
Okay then. Moving on to McDonald's fries. I think we can all agree these slap and belong in S tier.
The only thing better than McDonald's fries is the Don himself. Unless these fries are served cold, then it's just a bad day.
You know, back in my day, you used to be able to get French fries fresh from the farm, right from the ground. I still remember the farmer charging 10 cents for an hour of French fry picking.
Sleepy Joe, what frickin' planet are you even on?
Joe, we're moving on. I don't even know how to respond to that. S tier for McDonald's fries.
Ooh, can we rank my chicken nuggies?
Definitely an A tier item. I just love how crispy these get when they are fresh out of the fryer.
These nuggets are S tier, except the boot-shaped one. That one's rigged.
Trump, you must be smoking something good if you think the boot-shaped nugget is bad. What does that even mean that it's rigged?
You just wouldn't understand, Sleepy Joe. The ball-shaped nugget is the best one, hands down. S tier.
Nuggets going into S tier. Next up, the Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Personally, I'm just not a fan of this. They usually serve it soggy. It's really kind of gross.
I'm a huge McDonald's fan, and even I can admit they really missed with this.
Guys, I really like this sandwich. I like the little steamed bun. Feels like a hug from Mr. McDonald himself. Plus, this sandwich tastes just like fish did when I was a kid.
You mean gross? A soggy mess with awful tartar sauce? I mean, can you even really call this fish?
Nonsense, Trump. Back then, fish had soul, had character just like the Filet-O-Fish. You didn't just eat it, you respected it. You ever see a fish wink at you, Don? I have. Back in '62, caught a big old trout with my bare hands. Thing gave me a nod, like he knew his time had come.
Before I even give Trump a chance to say something smart back to whatever we were just forced to listen to, I'm going to step in and say the Filet-O-Fish is definitely F tier. Sorry, Joe, but this is just too bad for us to give it anything more. The sandwich is soggy and just a mess, something I always avoid.
Next up, we got the McFlurry, M&M and Oreo flavors. I would make the executive decision to throw this into S tier if the machines worked whenever I wanted one. Like seriously, how is it the machine is always down whenever I want some ice cream?
When was the last time you got a working McFlurry machine? Now that I'm thinking about it, It's been a fat minute.
1987, back when I used to be good looking.
First of all, Joe, you were never good looking. Second of all, these taste great on the off chance you can even order one. I'd say B tier.
We should do the milkshakes next. Always S tier whenever ice cream is involved, especially chocolate chip ice cream.
Joe, McDonald's doesn't have chocolate chip ice cream. But for real, S tier for milkshakes.
The milkshakes are definitely S tier, easily. Thick, creamy, delicious. And guess what? The machine actually works most of the time. Unlike the McFlurry machine, which is a disaster.
Next up, the classic hamburger and cheeseburger. What are everyone's thoughts?
You know, there's something about a classic McDonald's cheeseburger, man. It's simple, it's honest, it's like a handshake from an old friend.
Joe, that's nonsense. A handshake. What are you even talking about? This isn't a buddy, it's a burger. And frankly, it's too small. And with no cheese, no please. Cheeseburger can go C tier, hamburger F tier.
I'll admit, the hamburger doesn't seem to have much going for it without that cheese. And they are a bit small. I'm always eating at least 2 of these. But hey, they are both McDonald's originals and iconic. I'm thinking C tier for hamburger and B tier for cheeseburger.
Okay, B tier for the cheeseburger, C tier for the hamburger.
Moving on to the McDouble. This is a little more my style, with that extra meat patty. I think this is honestly well-balanced and deserves A tier.
The McDouble is light years ahead of the plain hamburger or cheeseburger. I think A tier is fair, as it definitely isn't my Big Mac.
Throwing the McDouble into A tier. Now what about McDonald's McChicken and the McCrispy?
I'm not big on either of these. The McChicken is definitely a poor man's McCrispy, but they're both mid. The McCrispy does have pickles, which gives it a step over the McChicken. Let's go with B tier for the McCrispy and C tier for the McChicken.
I still remember being able to score a McChicken for $1. Back in the good old days, Farmer Brown would let you pick out your own chicken for your McChicken. He'd let you even read it a bedtime story if he liked you enough. Now, of course, you can't do this as the mother chickens began to protest.
Joey, man, it's getting really hard to defend you. Did you forget your dementia pills today?
Obama, he must forget them every day. There's no way this man was president.
All right, well, I agree with you about the rankings. The McChicken seems like it's just a cheap version of the McCrispy. But if you put the McCrispy up against another sandwich, it wouldn't stand. So let's go with C tier for the McChicken and B tier for the McCrispy.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get going soon. Jill is about to finish with my oatmeal, so I'm gonna go before she gets upset.
I think we have a solid list right here, and to be honest, my head hurts. There's still lots of stuff on the McDonald's menu left to rank.
Thank you for watching. Remember, this is a part 1 to the McDonald's ranking. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more presidential content.
We the ThePhoenixHub playing all night. From Rainbow Six Siege to the Minecraft lights. GTA, Beam and G trucking on the road. Funny as hell, yeah, you already know. The ThePhoenixHub playing all night. From Rainbow Six Siege to the Minecraft lights. GTA, Beam and G trucking on the road. Funny as hell, yeah, you already know.